all right? No one can make money all the time, right? Not even the best of the best traders. Yes, it is a fallacy, right? It is a fallacy, and you must accept this truth. You cannot make money trading all the time. Welcome back, everybody, all the Patreons, which I adore. Hope you all are doing fine. I just want to touch base. It's weekend, it's Friday, so it's a more mellow video. I just want to discuss something that I feel is really important, especially in these boring times. And as you probably know, either from my updates or from just observing the markets, nothing is really happening and no money can really be made. And it's a fallacy. There is a fallacy that traders know how to make money at all times. That is a big fallacy, and this is the subject of our video today, actually. The fallacy of people thinking that you can make money at all times in the market, and why for our type of strategy, because there's many ways to trade the market, for our strategy, there is you need and you must know how to sit on your hand and why this concept is so important. Now, I will start with a fallacy. No, you can't make money at all times in the market. Cannot be done. No one does it. I know what you're thinking. Algorithms, high frequency traders, they can make money at all times. They're legit. Sure. Take the Medallion Fund by James Simmons, the best fund in the world, the best trader in the world. They have a 90-something% average batting because they're so fast in and out, such huge edge. Maybe they know how to make money most of the time, but no one knows how to make money all the time. Even James Simmons in the Medallion Fund, they almost went bankrupt. I believe it was in 2008. And you can go check that out in Google. They had a big issue and Jim Simmons needed to interfere in order to have his own judgment bypass algorithms, because algorithms wanted to go really heavy, but he knew that if they go that heavy, if there is a mistake, it will happen. And if they are wrong, which they are wrong at, let's say, 8 to 10% of the times, they will lose all the money they had in the fund and then some. So no. All right, no one can make money all the time, right? Not even the best of the best traders. Yes, it is a fallacy, right? It is a fallacy, and you must accept this truth. You cannot make money trading all the time. You need to choose which type of trader you are, all right? Which type of strategy you deploy in the markets, and then you want to make sure you know how to adhere to the philosophies, the tactics, and the strategy itself, and the philosophy behind the strategy, all right? Very important. And, if I will zoom in to me and to us, we are player type traders, which means that we pick directions usually of the market. It's an analogy from Stephen Goldstein's book. You're going to go check that out. And what we do is we make money usually out of continuation moves, breakouts, and so on, right? So this type of strategy works at X amount of times a year in the market. Some years, boom, really good. 2020 was, bam, such an amazing year, all right? Some years are just bad, right? 2022, for instance, if you did not know how to short, breakouts would not make you any money. You just need, either you will be losing money because breakouts faked out a little bit, or you will just be out of the market all the time. So for me, we went short, by the way. That's a different strategy we have. But right now, we are in a long bias just because of how the market is in its bullish phase, right? So dialing it down, we have our own strategy. Now, one of the philosophies of this strategy is to sit on your hand. And this is the second concept I wanted to discuss today. Why is this so important? I will tell you why. Because, and bear with me, understand, I know it's counterintuitive sometimes. I know it goes against what people think you should do. But remember, thinking differently will be what makes you money, not being with the crowd. That's the life and trading is all about, right? So bear with me. You will be sitting on your hands, not trading 50 to 70% of the time, right? Maybe, it maybe depends on the times. You have 20 to 50 to 30% of the time you'll be toe in the water type trading. So you will be jabbing in the market. You'll be like, all right, let's throw a jab. That's the toe in the water, right? And you will get market feedback. If the jab hit the target, you can go for the cross, right? If you go to the boxing analogy. So what I mean is that you want to, at sometimes you'll be constantly testing the waters with the market to get market feedback. Many times you will get stopped out and you'll step back out of the market, continue observing, maybe take another jab or another toe in the water trade later on. But at sometimes, probably at a lesser amount, you'll jab hit, you'll then go for a bigger move, and a bigger move, maybe an uppercut, maybe a hook. So what happened is that you did that toe in the water jabbing, you got good market feedback, you increased your position for the next one, good again, and then you progressively expose yourself deeper and deeper in the market. And basically you want to reach 100% at very aggressive pace at the very good times, and at the bad times just step back out of the market. So only 10% of the time you'll probably be in the markets aggressive or trading at all. What does this mean? That sitting on your hands, sitting on your hands actually becomes a money-making philosophy. Why? I know what you're saying. How can you make money if you're not doing anything? I will tell you how. By not losing any money. Remember, we as traders, we're looking for the long run, right? We're looking for that consistency over a few weeks, a few months, a few years. Over the long run, you want to make money. You don't want to be a hit and run, a boom and bust trader where you make money at some moments and you lose all of it in other moments. And that's exactly what you will be if you won't know how to sit on your hands, right? So if you're a consistent trader that knows how to take advantage of the market when things are good and knows how to sit on your hand when things are bad, basically your P&L will go up and then sideways or a little bit down, and then up again, sideways and down. So quote unquote kind of linear upwards a long time. Sometimes you'll have deeper drawdowns, sometimes you have longer, move sideways. But overall, if you'll take your P&L graph over a long time, you will see that it's quote unquote again linear. Not really linear because that's not possible, but you get what I'm trying to say, okay? However, if you don't and you won't be able to sit on your hands, you will make money in the good times, but because you think you need to continue making money, remember that making money fallacy at all times, kind of being addicted for the action, not being able to sit on your hands, you will lose the money you made, all right? And then that's the worst part. You'll be like, damn, why did I do this again? I made money, I lost it. Maybe this resonates with you. I know it resonates with me in the past. It for sure was for a period of boom and bust trader. Most people, they go about in the beginnings of their career. And then, they make money again and then bust again. Make money again and bust again. So their P&L is just sideways. How painful would that be to make money and lose it all the time? It's just so painful. So what do you prefer? The pain of just not really advancing because you're addicted to the action, you just want action, be real with yourself, or the pain of sitting on your hands because I know it's painful to be patient. I know it's painful sometimes to be patient. So you need to choose your poison, right? Me, I want to make money consistently. I want to make money over time. Over time. That's really important for me as a trader. What's important for you? Probably the same thing. You want to make money over time. So how can we do that? One thing is to understand the fallacy of making money at all times. It does not exist. And second thing is just to sit on your hands in the bad times. Just like we have for today. And I'll give you an analogy just to wrap things up and to help you wrap things around your head. Let's say you're a soldier, right? Now I know it's not the best time to talk about being a soldier right now. The world is not at its best place. However, bear with me a little bit. Let's say you enlist, you want to be in a commander unit, right? So before you go to a recon operations and whatever, you need to start learning, right? What's the best tool for a soldier? A rifle, right? Let's understand a rifle. So before really starting to shoot a rifle, right, you first learn the theory of the rifle. What does the rifle do? How far can it shoot? How fast can it shoot? How can you disassemble it? How can you reassemble it, all right? Make sure you know this. How can it get stuck? Sometimes if it gets stuck, you need to know how to operate it when it gets stuck. Then after you learn the theory, you start putting that theory into practice. You don't go to operations just yet. You need to work with your rifle a bit. Learn how to use it, right? You know, if it's raining, maybe you want to put something on it. If it's sunny, it's okay. Same thing like when the market is good or bad. You understand the analogy right now. And after you get good at it, then you can go shoot operations. Hey, but even then, let's say you go to an operation. Do you just go shoot all the time? No, of course not. You will try not to shoot until the one moment where you need to. Same thing goes about trading. I know I don't like the analogy because it's kind of aggressive, but I'm trying to convey a point over here. What you want to do, and let's say your trading is like a rifle, don't shoot, all right, at all. Just be seeking. Then take a shot. Right? Working, boom, move on. Be more aggressive. Not working, boom, put it down. Sit on your hands more often than not. And I will tell you another thing. When the operation has ended, they don't just go and, sleep and whatever. No. They get back to the base. They clean the rifle. They learn what they've done well and bad in the last operation, which is what you should be doing right now. And this is how I'm going to end. All right? And the video is about, hey, these bad times, it's like, again, soldiers getting back home and having downtime. They don't just sleep. They work out. They practice. They learn what they did good and bad. They clean their weapons. So we are traders. We are right now waiting for good times to come back, or at least tradable times to come back again. What do we do now? All right, we work out. We improve our physical health. Very important. We improve our mental health. Very, very important, because this is our tool. Our brain is our tool. Our body is our tool. We need to be peak focused. This is important. And we want to sharpen ourselves as traders. How do we do that? Two ways. I talked about it in the past. One, you can read books. You can improve yourself by books. I told you have The Mental Game of Trading by Stephen Goldstein, and there's another one called The Mental Game of Trading by Jared Tendler. Two amazing books. One talks about, trading, this is the mental game of it and how he views it as a framework. And another one, the Jared Tendler one, is more of a workbook where you can work upon yourself, work upon your own triggers, for example. Another way, which is not from books, from external new type knowledge, is from your own trading, right? So you can, and I hope you do that. I hope you log your trades, and I hope you know all your trades and when you entered, why you entered, and so forth. And if you have this information, you can just go and do post-analysis on it and check the trades. Check all the bad trades. What was the common denominator in all the bad trades? Search, ask questions. Why did they, if you have a common theme, which you will probably find a common thing, how can I improve this common thing? Let's say you buy extended many times. All right, I'm buying extended and then I get stopped out. What do I need to do in order to not get into an extended trade next time? And instantly, this will increase your profitability because you will lose less. On the other hand, you can ask, all right, what is the common denominator between all my best trades? And for example, you'll find that all your best trades had a base of between 40 to 70 days, assuming, right? So why takes anything else? Or next time when you see something that had a base or VCP for 40, 70 days, maybe you know that, hey, this has the highest probability of working out. I can be more aggressive on it if, of course, it's not a toe in the water trade or whatever, right? You have other constraints that you need to be aware of. But this is what you need to be doing. Consider yourself a samurai. Consider yourself an elite soldier. Consider yourself an elite tennis player, elite boxer, whatever, right? You are an elite trader in mindset. Put your mindset in that state. Elite. How can I be better all the time? Growth mindset. First, understand what trading is all about. Understand the strategies, tactics, philosophies. Live by them. Then, when you know all this, always be improving and use the downtimes to really improve and hone your skills. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed what I had to say today. Very important take about the markets and oneself. Until next time, no edge, no trade.